your third year with the players?
Second.
We're good? All right, Seahorse soccer fans and fans of United Soccer League. I want to welcome the Cougar fans from BYU. Thanks for coming out on the road trip. Gas at $4 a gallon. We appreciate you coming out. I was in St. George for the Trifecta Series, St. George Triathlon. I don't know if you guys know that. Some person, Sand Hollow Springs Reservoir. Water was cold, so welcome. Thank you for making the commute out. I have with me our second-year veteran keeper and now one of our leaders on our Southern California Seahorse team, Cody Soupa. So give him Soupa a round of applause. Doing a great job. Here at Seahorse Soccer, we like to interview a few of our players with the organization. Fortunately, if you were with us a few weeks ago, we had Ryan Shaw, who we interviewed, but now we're blessed with the presence of Cody Soupa. Soupa, 2-year veteran now with the team. A couple years ago, tried out with the club. Things didn't go so good. Your brother Dustin makes the team. You go look at the roster. No Cody. So any words of wisdom that your brother gave you or that how you felt at that moment in time?
I mean, I was really disappointed. I found a team that was a ministry team that I wanted to come try out for, and came out and I thought I performed really well at the tryout, so I was stoked. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make the team. Then didn't make the team. My brother actually didn't even try out. Got called, asked him to play on the team, so I was like, oh, sweet. He's just that much better than I am, I guess. But yeah, the goalkeeper trainer said I was too hyper in a goal. He said I was too high strung, so not calm enough. So, I mean, kind of hurt, but I came back next year with a little more determination, a little more wisdom as a goalkeeper, and made the team.
Great. Good stuff. Now we give Cody Benadryl before each game to kind of keep him down a little bit. We appreciate your intensity on the field. And your intensity carries over to UC Riverside, where you're currently going to be a senior, going to play another year. How has now playing with the Seahorses and other high-level teams you played with, what do you see the difference with Seahorse soccer?
Seahorse soccer, I mean, I love playing here because of the guys on the team. It's encouraging to be around a bunch of guys that believe the same thing as you and have the same morals on and off the field. So if I do something, they know that I'm not going in dirty if I'm just going hard or something like that. Whereas at another team, if I go in hard, they might think I'm trying to hurt them or something like that. And the competition level is you want to play, so you don't ever want to send the wrong messages in that type of thing. And it's cool being on a field where you're in a field of missionaries and a field of people that are Christians trying to play their testimony. Whereas over at Riverside, I'm the one amidst a bunch of other people that is trying to play his testimony, and it's definitely a lot easier to do here and a lot more enjoyable because we can do it together and share our testimony. Whereas I feel like I'm just sharing my testimony to the team when I'm playing at Riverside. Whereas here, I feel like our team is sharing the testimony to everyone else.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Soupa, now that you've been in UC Riverside, coming in as Coach Snoop Dogg with Seahorse Soccer Camps, what do you feel the Lord's been teaching you as you go into playing with the Seahorses this year, as you go into camps and you're one of the popular favorite coaches with our kids, outside of myself, the voice, you and I together, a dynamic duo. But as far as your ministry with the Seahorses, where do you see yourself as a player? And also, where do you see yourself as just one of the athletes of this team that kids look up to?
I mean, first and foremost, that's one of the biggest reasons I wanted to join this team was for the camps. I mean, I love kids, taught swim lessons my whole life to little kids, done gymnastics with kids, played soccer with kids. So I love doing that part of the ministry is playing with kids. I'm kind of a kid myself. So, but yeah, Coach Soup Dog, no N. It's Soup, not Snoop. Soup Dog, because my last name is Soupe, and everyone calls me Soup when they read it. But yeah, I mean, I love playing, and I love being able to have that testimony and have that effect on little kids and have that effect on the youth that come to watch us, because then they can come here and they can have a goal to play soccer and be a good athlete, but at the same time have a goal to be an athlete that is glorifying to God. And like you asked the question, what has changed me on the Seahorses is last year I learned not just to follow God and have faith in God, but to fall in love with God. And this year our theme at camps is breaking free from truth to lies and breaking free from good relationships or bad relationships to good relationships and stuff like that. So I'm learning that this year is just we're breaking free from our sin, where we are getting rid of the sin that hinders us, and that's just strengthening me and in my walk with God.
All right. Well, thank you, Soupa. We appreciate your leadership. We appreciate your athleticism on the field. We appreciate you in camps. But really, we have the big final question that really determines whether you become a crowd or press box favorite for the spotter, Eddie Arnett and myself. The big question in for you is, what brand of toothpaste does Cody Soupa use?
Whichever one's on sale.
Whichever one is on sale. The man is all about clearance. Therefore, ladies, he is a cheap date. Thank you, Cody Soupa. Give Soupa a round of applause. Thank you, Soupa. Go be with the team. The young men wearing the green vests are part of the Pasadena Vipers. The Pasadena Vipers are a team in Pasadena AYSO Region 13. They finished third in the sectional tournament out of 900 teams. Those little guys finished third. They did a great job. They're coached by Daryl Topalian and Giovanni Bichetti. They just completed the Burbank Classic in 4 games. Those young men scored 31 goals and had 0 goals against. And they were the Burbank Classic champions. Give a round to the Pasadena Vipers. Look, they have no care in the world. They're just kids jumping on a mat. Thank you guys for coming out. We got a little music for you guys. Enjoy halftime.